is time on their side. Nets, Wizards, up next, right after this. And a good Thursday evening to you, 2K Sports. TA, take it away.
Well, thanks very much.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, TA. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Taj Gibson is out there with Whiteside. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Beal in at the 3 spot. And for Brooklyn, we've got Mikal Bridges. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 4 spot. And while it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign. But don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
Kuzma can't get it to go. Johnson for 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Got a piece of it. Outside Gibson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good from Gibson. The Nets on offense. Bridges outside. Johnson against Beal. Shoots from 14. Johnson's shot is off.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
They get a hand on it. Dinwiddie with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Here's Bridges. The shot, no good. Nice D from Porzingis.
A cold start for them. 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
Here's the 3. You can't get that one, so Brooklyn will take it the other way. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game. 15. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Dinwiddie kicks to Bridges. Rejected by Whiteside.
Wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Hacked and still knocked it down. Nice composure.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
The Nets shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Here's Whiteside. No good there. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Johnson, a wide open look with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Here's Beal. Really struggled in the loss against Cleveland.
Mikal Bridges has found a groove the last couple of years. 5 years removed from college, and he's become a full-time starter.
And about Mikal Bridges, just how good can he be?
He's got the power to beat you off the dribble inside. Certainly likes to attack the paint, but he can also spot up and beat you from beyond the arc.
The Nets making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. And a change for the Wizards. Davis is checked in.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Johnson, the pass to Bridges. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Beal kicks to Davis. Shoots a 3. And Simmons with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Johnson, good.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Dinwiddie.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Brooklyn leading by 4. On the wing, Bridges. Pass to Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie wide open. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Outside, Davis. Beal from long range. And they get it back. Gibson dishes to Davis. Shot clock at 6. Beal the pass to Kuzma. Second shot opportunity. A rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here they go. It's stolen by Davis. And stolen by Simmons. Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. They double team Johnson. And Whiteside sends it back. And Brooklyn with another turnover here. So for the Nets, Joe Harris is checked in for Johnson. Thomas comes in for Bridges. And it's Seth Curry in for Dinwiddie. Wizards trail by 4. It's stolen by Curry. Harris outside. Launches it. Rebound by the Wizards. Whiteside's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Washington. Pass to Beal. Just 5 on the clock. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. The Wizards with another miss.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Harris kicks to Curry. Offline with his 3. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Davis, the pass to Kuzma. To end the drought. That one off the back iron and out.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Wizards trail by 4. Davis dishes to Beal. From deep. And we reach the end of the first quarter. It's the Nets up 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn.
Here.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
It's the Nets now. They lead by 4. They've got Simmons. Joe Harris is out there with Thomas. And it's Claxton in at the 4. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Thomas. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Now into the line for your Nets, Cameron Johnson.
Wizards trail by 4. Al Morris. The pass to Nunn. Porzingis inside. Out to Morris, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Basketball.
Brooklyn leading by 4. And Brooklyn turns it over again. Mikal Bridges checked in for Brooklyn.
Mikal Bridges.
Avdia. Porzingis trying to get free. Avdia gets the bucket. Avdia's got his first 2 points. And the NBA in recent years has gone from measuring players' height in shoes to now, Richard, just in socks. Like, for instance, Draymond Green went from 6'7" to 6'6", although he'll probably argue that with you. Did you get shorter without shoes?
I was one of the rare players that actually rounded lower. I was 6'6" and 3/4 without shoes on, so I would probably be closer to 6'9" with shoes and socks and orthotics. So, look, I was one of the honest ones, so I have no issue with them bringing it back down. So it's fine. I'm glad they're changing it up and we're getting accurate numbers.
The Nets with the lead. Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson.
And playing with a lot of fire now. They had a tough start in that first quarter. Didn't shoot it well, but didn't let that discourage them. And now they're showing what they can do offensively.
Now, here's Avdia. It's blocked. And the foul called on Porzingis. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Team second.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. On the wing, Johnson, defended by none. And there's the 3-second ball, this one on the defense. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
And at the line, 1 time.
And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. Whiteside's checked in for the Wizards. Claxton the pass to Thomas. And they recover it. Johnson kicks to Dinwiddie. Passes it to Claxton. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Morris passes to Kuzma. The Wizards working the ball around now. Pass to Avdia. Now, here is Morris. Dinwiddie covering. Clock at 4. Here's Avdia. No good on that one. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Here's Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
They get Hassan Whiteside.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The first one falls.
Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
And Johnson drops them both. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities. And I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs. And that's the sentiment I think most can get behind.
Goes up again. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
A step back shot here. Here's Claxton. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
They're going to have a nice little run here.
Curry's checked in for Thomas. Eric Pascal, he's checked in for the Wizards.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Over to the wing. There's the double team from Whiteside. And he jams it with authority.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Now, here's Whiteside. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Nunn kicks to Morris. Inside, on the wing, Morris.
Second quarter.
The Wizards with another miss.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Undrafted coming out of college in 2013, Seth Curry only played 48 games in his first 3 seasons, spending most of the time destroying the G League.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Here's Johnson. They get it back. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And here's Morris for 3. Again, the miss by Morris.
And when you look at what he's doing now, it's hard to believe that Seth was ever kept off an NBA roster.
He's made quite the career for himself as one of the league's great three-point shooters and just an efficient scorer from all 3 levels.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
First free throw is good.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Simmons checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Then for the Wizards, Porzingis is checked in for Whiteside. Avdia comes in for Eric Paschal. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. For Washington, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Finney-Smith's checked in.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Improving every season he's been in the league. Harris is quietly one of the best perimeter shooters in the game.
Dinwiddie's checked in for the Nets. He hits both from the stripe. You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
And he has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive player.
The Wizards with another miss.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
The 10-footer. It's deflected. Here's Beal. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, the bench came in and helped them run away with this one. Tremendous job of getting loose, getting open, and drilling shots. You always want that spark off the bench. And these guys delivered.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
And one of the main reasons they're down right now.
That's all for now. Say goodbye.
Please give a big round of applause.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And so it's Brooklyn with it. So on the floor for Washington. Playing at the wings, Beal and Avdia. Kuzma will step in at the 4. With Porzingis at center. And it's Morris in at the 1.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
Porzingis can't hit. And stolen by Kuzma. Porzingis passes to Kuzma. Bridges with it. Picked up by Kuzma. The 3 from Johnson. Rebound by the Wizards. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Dinwiddie against Porzingis. Pass to Whiteside. They swipe it. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. And there's the pass to Finney-Smith. Bridges kicks to Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Whiteside's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. On the wing, Morris. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
His 4th personal foul. We'll see how the coaching staff handles this.
Thomas checked in for Cameron Johnson. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Brooklyn ball.
Outside Thomas. The tray. Rebound by the Wizards. Whiteside's got 11 rebounds in the game. Beal from long range. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Beal with the steal. Here's Kuzma. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
And with how well he moves at 6'10", Kuzma is a really hard matchup, forcing a foul there.
And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Whiteside. Gibson comes in for Bradley Beal. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Porzingis. And it's Wright in for Monte Morris. To the middle, here's Claxton. That one